because of every change that comes over time require people who regularly understand better deals and change for gradually affects the nation in positively and more efficient manner. Now, over time, welcome back to the stream. To those who are watching, I appreciate a lot for those who are watching. I don't take it for granted. Over times, life has been hard, but we're trying to achieve the greatness out of it. Every time, we're pushing towards greatness. We're pushing towards greatest and higher. Eventually, at some point, we'll make it in life. Now, today I was looking at a post saying two people, journalists, are fighting over who has the highest bid in storytelling. All time we all listen to Fabrizio Romano as one of the greatest delivery time for news and transfer across football world, and we believe, and it's if it's a deal done, it's a deal done. Then here we go. The slogan that has kept him on toes as one of the high priority in the modern football, and as well being given priority as one of the greatest guy delivering news out there, with especially the way he anchors and ensure that he establishes greatest with it himself. And lately, then I came across some people reacting to greatest prime Pogba, but the prime Pogba who's a midfielder at Juventus, and he moved to Manchester United. And during his Manchester United era, he was just superb. The passing, he was elegant a passer. He was ensuring that he could probably pass to where you could not expect the ball to reach, and it was all magnificent passes that he was making out there. So all those has made him one of the greatest player alive, and he has achieved more. Nevertheless, please welcome back to the stream. I appreciate a lot for joining. You are special to me, and you are highly welcome to this stream. I will always share most of the great thing about life experiences and what you are known about football life and what's your decades towards enjoying greatness. Please subscribe to those people who have joined. Subscribe to the stream, and let's take you to the next level. Now, over time, I looked at the post of Prime Pogba and how he has delivered his musical, instrumental achievement towards becoming that greatest midfielder over time, and that is what's sensation about human being who keep pushing without limits in life. So endlessly, people are shown craziness about how he has achieved more of the elegance in the midfield position and how he has shifted. Now let's talk about who's the greatest midfielder that you know existed in football world, and you're dreaming to be like, or you're dreaming one of your own greatest to be like. Who's that person you are seeing that if this person play more football with time, he can be perfect within less no time? And to my subscribers and those people watching stream, let's share this impact to out there, because world nowadays seems rigged in the world of football, because those who are scouted are less in number than those who people who make out there. Let's say, for example, the scouting level has been low lately and impactful to the nation, because people are just lagging around and football career is just ending. But basketball experiences out there is growing rapidly day by day, because if I point to my own experience and what I've come across, basketball nations is better higher, because nowadays people are just looking and saying that basketball has produced more achievements and guidance. I appreciate to those people who are subscribing. Please feel appreciated a lot. I have fans all the way from Uzbekistan, around the United States of America, and to all those people who are in London, I appreciate a lot, because my dream is go to London and play that football that I have imagined to play all along, because all day I've putting into practice of what I've been admiring. Now over the years, people change their views on how they're gonna attend to these matters regarding the football careers and how to read. Let's say, for example, those people who are following the World Cup in about 5 years ago, decades, people have shown no interest about World Cup. Some even saying it was rigged. Remember the guy who lost the scholarship of Nike because of saying that Argentina World Cup is just rigged? He was a streamer as well, and he was guaranteed this opportunity to enter into the World Cup, where he even said to himself that the World Cup was rigged because how can you tell me Argentina was just progressing through without any limits to their own football career? How they even denied, you can remember very well where Egypt scored 2 goals and it was denied, and it was to play the back to their fall of Argentina, and then game turned upside down and people were just shocked. Even the coach showing that racism sign, saying that this football just rigged and it's not possible the going to Argentina's side. So and they were just amazed and everybody was just looking at it, and some even saying uh, this generationally what is bringing to the ground is just not making impacts out there. To those people who please subscribing, I appreciate a lot. You're making me feel appreciated every time I come here stream to you, my guys. To those who are subscribing, this is just amazing. The world is just rotating every day because the football career just has changed my life, and to those who are around me, just amazing because nowadays people just look into football and they told me that football has changed its own domestic because the basketball ratings is just growing every day rapidly. The people are saying that basketball is gaining more interest in my own country. Nowadays, people are just really in playing more basketball youth leagues that has been prepared in my county league level. Um, I'm just amazed to announce that we are going to bring that tournament live here. We're going to share that tournament live here on how the scouting is done. Some even are planning to be playing in Texas. You know, the house in Texas. First of all, if you want to progress well so that you can't be taken to that level of going to the NBA level, the NBA level scouting is just a bit high because some guys say that NBA level, like the draft that happened for the NBA that was picking who the DG the Banster who was picked as the NBA first pick was highly motivated, and he said he was known in his own country because he was a low kid who was training in the university and nobody looked at his talent and recognized him. But the hard work he has put on after the Cup of Lad he was playing with in the Academy of University was picked really inspired him, and he said that I must make it out of there if this is the rigged time of changing that or generational impact to the basketball level. He put now in the 2025 draft, the DG Banster was picked, and he performed very well, by the way. He shown the elegance of consistent towards playing basketball as one of the greatest things that has happened to me. And that was the consistency of us. That's the life where the football career go rigged, and people are just not more interested more to how this football career changing every day and the demonstration of greatness towards leveling to the generational life, and also creating that awareness to the people out there who are not listening. It's just rigged because if we could say, for example, the consistency between the people on the nation that's come. Let's say, for example, you are traveling to London to see some Fulham game. Let's say, for example, the pre-season has just started. And amazingly, some fans are already apprenticing and they are attending that pre-season games. They're ensuring that they're supporting that team no matter what the league lengths and the low quality. They're appreciating seeing that their players are performing to the level that they require. But over time, that has been seen as one of the greatest things that have happened to them, and it's changing over time. And that's one of the where appreciation come and fans see this. If this is a motive that we want to take on, then probably we shall see more of how this origins and ensuring that the nation has is more great. Now to the tour guide guys who approached me yesterday was a bit rigged, and they told me they are planning to arrange a good connection with the Dawn generational and ensure that they take these safaris to the nation before the league starts. Because I also remember this guy from all the way from Southampton who comes to our country to scout players. So, for example, he's an analyst, a low budget analyst, if I may say, but he comes to the country, look into the matter, puts into consideration of statistics and also how the players are performing over the league and how he can be scouted. So these players are putting into motivations and ensuring that they are performing at the best level before the scouting, original scout begins. Because every now and then scouting begins and you can see the voices changes because the rigged environment where football is not seen as one of the gratitude way, it doesn't bring the sense to the community. And the community is looking into the eye where they see everybody is an equal person. and how these people just rigged. Let's say, for example, today I feel like people are saying that barbers mess up their hairs. I feel like if you're not interested into that barbership and representing a barber out there, why should you go him on cheat with another guy? Probably those are rigged system, and you should probably avoid it at all costs and approach those who are seeing in a better dimension and how they're performing out there, because rigged initially are things that come with cost always have a value. And in life, if you don't have that value within yourself, you're just gonna rely on what you do, because most of the time people out there who are looking into it are just admiring the change of the weather. Let's say, for example, the summer times are just ended and we are almost approaching to the winter. And the winter on the Houston, Texas is just growing wider, because every now and then you see people out there who are rigged and understanding on how the generational world is being produced, how the forex market exchange is moving, how you're not going to acquire the certain car that you need over time in order to put your own congregations and also put the calculation within your own budget so they can travel to Africa for the summer. And all the time, the changes comes now where you are more passionate in watching football just traveling. And because the tradition sector keeps on including itself at one of the highest and most admiration nationwide, it's just keep on gaining value where people just look at it and see that this is the way to go, because if tourism is one of the hardest people in the world, is just experiential, and what is have done for these people. What are these that has inferred that people out there look at it in a better eye and say that this is the what are we looking as one of the family, and ensure that engagement is done to ensure the one of the graces, and also to move in a direction where life changes and aggregations come and keep people are not looking into another dimension without rigged information they receive out there. And also to the world and the consideration of well the world is distributed. Many things people come just from affluent families in order to become legends out there. But being a legend require a person progressions, require person's commitment, require also a fluent way of making life. Because if your society, for example, is studying a law in a process of Harvard University, and you're just reminding to make it in life, because nevertheless the more rigged a system it is, the more you're gonna feel the affluency of how the changes come. To my own experience and generation impact is that life to life changes makes you become the greater person every day as you see the motivation out there, because uh, how life gives you an opportunity to explore your own talent is more rigged in life than changes. But in inspirational, it also makes you to align yourself with the course of life, understand the wants of the one of the with conscience, also join the rest of the family in a better way, ensure also appreciations in one-on-one destinations, also in co-presence where also you can see that people out there are taking these opportunities and dimensions are to go regardless of more viewpoints in life than others. And to this out there, please subscribe to this channel, because in the next future you may see people out there who may be looking down to someone with their talent and aggregation. They come to see this motivation can push them forward, and also that they feel that concussion within them and they feel changed. Because if they don't change, readily people will be looking down on them, and this motivation is the one that keeps them guiding. My life is not as good as yours, but also as all Americans out there who are gracious and in ensuring that greatness just remain within them, are giving more impactful life assurance to the greatness and how to join more impactful life value. Because life value require delegations, life value require commitment, life value require persons who change for the better, and ensuring that commitment remains within them. Now, to those people who are joining, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, please. destiny of life that comes rolling every time. The less they say, I don't feel like changing every time. The vocals of life are coming and going every time. Feel like they're changing no time. All the way to New Gonna Texas, life the feel no regret at all. I change myself for vocal tones. This is what is regression about life. The more the perspective becomes the nations towards its driven motive, also gives that person a valiant way of guiding himself into answer the congregation because putting motive in life guides you as a person. Becoming greatest also guides you as a person because the opposites of making life is more integrance of the short light limits. And also becoming that affluent person of changing the degradation is always that. But the change that is coming from you is come from me direct to you. But also subscribing become also determination where you just put or click and drive all the way to in. It doesn't cost you anything. And also driving forward, you just ensuring that one way or the other you're just moving a step higher every day. And also determinations to lock in, to do what's best for yourself's life, to lock in that person, to create admirations, to give impact in life, to be that greatness that you want to be, to ensure that you don't lose focus in everything that you do because nowadays people just lose focus a lot. You just interact with some people, they give you another lecture for 64 dimensions, they introduce yourself to a girl, they take the girl in, they ensure that you interact with that girl in a positive way, then they leave you. At the end, you find them just making money. You find them becoming with the big cars. All of this for because you have shifted, because you are not into them, because you have ignored a path that you did not follow. All of this come because you are a better person out there. You are a person who locked in. You are a person who has admired success in life. You are a person who is locked in. And admirations keeps you with the determinations. I locked it in the future. It also is for our media because my channel is growing day by day. I've impacted many out there. Some people have appreciated me. Some people even sending flowers. I appreciate a lot those who are supporting and keep on supporting because life becomes ingredients for the change of good nations.
Na amekuwa number one.
Eh? Yule mtu.
Amekuwa number one.
Anakuanga na kwanza mbele. Leo msichana anasema.
Amemshinda.
Eh.
So man, locked in. To those people out there, lock in, man, lock in. People are gonna see your success one day or another. Just lock in, man, lock in, lock in. The system is rigged, but nobody's gonna see it. Everybody's saying out there, trust the process. We are trusting the process. Day by day, we are not shifting anything. So let's trust the process, put our emotions back, put your own work hard, ensure that you achieve something in life. The rest is just gonna come and end. People will be rigged. People will be rigged. People will shit, man. People will be rigged, and some people will never share you. But if your shyness doesn't keep you from that be greatest, you'd never be greatest. Shout out to my people out there who are looking up to me. I can't continue with this stream. I appreciate a lot the love to those people who have shown love. Keep tweeting, keep subscribing. I appreciate to those who are liking the stream. Keep wording, receive God guidance, and move up with the life of the greatness. Peace out. Love you, fam. To the next generations who are there coming. It's remote sweet ones here to guide and influence others. Peace out, man. I love to my hood. And to those who are out in Texas, London, I appreciate all the way to capital of Nairobi, to the greatness of our country, and to the greatness of my future. Thanks a lot. Appreciate. Peace out.
Peace out, man. Peace out. 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 Peace out.